up, Bucs fans? This is Michael Plus, a real Bucs talk. Wanted to talk about the Buccaneers offense, or I should say lack thereof, as just hasn't been good enough. They haven't been able to score points this season. As you look at the player individual stats, obviously Tom Brady hasn't had a bad season. Again, 65% completion percentage, 6.7 yards per pass, which is not good. That is the lowest of his career dating back to 2002. 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. So that is good. 13 sacks on the year. But the explosive plays are just not happening. You look at the run game, it's been non existent. It's been pretty poor, as it's dead last in the league. I mean, just not being effective, efficiently carrying the ball only 3 yards per carry. That's not going to cut it. And then you look at the receiving options. Obviously, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin has been inconsistent, and the rest of your receiving options haven't been very good as far as being consistently open or finding ways to get open or scheme properly. So when you guys watch our channel, you hear us talk a lot about Byron Leftwich and this offense and how he runs it, how it's flowed together, how it's schemed, how it's game planned. And it just seems like there's a lack of consistency starting from him going down into the players and how they utilize their talents. So a lot needs to take place for this offense to be fixed, I think, but it's just little things that they have to continue to do. And we saw that on the first drive of the game against Baltimore, where they were utilizing um, play action. They were running the ball out of shotgun, which we've talked about. They've been utilized their underneath options the correct way, with Chris Godwin going over the middle, attacking defenses over the middle of the field with over routes and being dynamic in that aspect, using Mike Evans in different ways to get him open. So little things like that, where they did that on the first drive, playing with tempo, playing with pace, showing some urgency as well. But you look at the numbers here on the screen, again, not very good. 18.3 points per game. That's not going to get it done. Only 146 points so far on the year. Not good at all. 13 total touchdowns. Haven't been good on third down, as you see there, under 35%. That's not going to cut it, especially when you're allowing 42% on the other side on defense, which again, 42% isn't a terrible number. You want to have it under 40, especially as a defense. So again, a lot of room to desire there, or to be desired. And then just, I mean, you go down the list, the rest of the numbers, they don't have, I don't think they have red zone numbers in here. But if we went inside, red zone efficiency, again, it's near the bottom of the league, and you're not scoring enough touchdowns versus field goals. Not a good combo. So again, it starts with, how are these guys being utilized? I think the offensive line is fixed with Nick Leverett in there. Obviously, he was much more consistent. On Thursday, he did good things. Tom Brady had time to throw the football throughout the game. So pass protection was good. And, run blocking for the most part, I thought was better. But again, it's understanding who is playing their best. And again, if it was me, Rashad White, he would be the starter over Leonard Fournette. He's just been more consistent, better pass blocker, better running the football, making things happen. So he needs more increase in his load as far as getting out there and playing. And then you look at some other options that need to step up. Obviously, you got to get something from, more from Russell Gage, K. Dotton, Rashad White, all these guys down below, but they have to be utilized better. You have to utilize your speed options and Scotty Miller the right way. You have to utilize, Jalen Darden and these guys, and how they should be used out there on the field. So again, for the offense to be fixed, it comes down to Byron Leftwich, and can he understand that the sequence and the flow has to be just overall improved, where You need to pass the ball more on first down. You got to run the ball out of shotgun where it's more effective, and stop being stubborn and utilizing, these duos and try to, smash mouth your way against other opponents. You're just not built that way. So again, it's understanding your personnel and how you are best fit to run your scheme and run your plays, and they're just not doing a very good job of it. So we just got to hope it gets better and improves with some minor tweaks that they say they're going to be making. And hopefully that takes place in week 9 here coming up. But yeah, these numbers are just not going to cut it going forward, especially if they want to start winning consistently and get on a run. But with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button. Comment down below what you think the offense will need to get back on track. What kind of changes are you looking for? We appreciate all the support, and please let us know what you think. And with that said, until the next one.